Yo, Bob.
Joe Lloyd.
So, we did go to Anglesey.
Yeah, we went to Anglesey. Didn't do very well, did we?
So, we got the car prepared. Car was all ready. We finished up at Andrews, mapping. What happened at Andrews? Talk us through how that went.
So we went down to Andrews, he done a bit of fabrication work for us for the pedal box. The throttle was moving beyond its position. We done a really good job of that, him and Scott.
We're at Andrew Gallagher Motorsport. You can tell it's his place because his name's on the door. And here is the main man himself, Andrew. So today we came in with a pedal box and we were looking to get it, the throttle mapped and the car back on the rolling road to get a bit of setup done on it. You had a look at the pedal box and you decided it wasn't such a good idea the way we had done it, so talk us through what you've done.
Basically there was too much flex in the pedal box, between the pedal box and the throttle position sensor, so you would get a different reading every time you were pressing the throttle from full throttle to closed throttle. So basically put in a decent heavy steel plate, so should be no more flex and no more chance of falling out when you press the brake.
So because there was flex where the pedal box was mounted, you were getting funny readings from the sensor that was in it.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get a good solid reading for fully open, fully closed.
Okay. And out of all of the Escort Cosworths you've worked on over the years, this one's your favourite, yep?
Oh, definitely.
100%.
Definitely,
Yep. We've really moved the game on here.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, such a nice thing for you to say, mate. I appreciate it.
Work of art.
Yep. You like what we've done with the bird shit on the wings here? You like that?
Yep. Yep. Nobody's replicating that.
No, it's unique.
Yeah,
One off.
Yeah, so he made a really nice plate and that was cool. Got it mapped, down on power a wee bit, which we were quite happy about. We wanted to bring it down a wee touch, so that was great. The car ran pretty well at Andrews.
We were getting
A vibration.
450 brake at 1.5 bar.
Yeah, and what, 475 at 1.6?
Yep. So that's
Nice.
in theory. We hope that if we turn the power down a little bit, we might get some of that elusive reliability that we've been chasing for a year and a half.
Yeah, we've not found any. So we've done that. We had a bit of vibration when we came off on the last run. Brought it back to the garage the next morning, and prop shaft centre bearing had a bit of wear in it. So we done a quick swap out of that one, solved the vibration issue. We then travelled down to Anglesey that afternoon, got ourselves all set up. It was a bit windy.
Yeah, it wasn't gazebo weather at Anglesey at the weekend.
No, certainly not. Went out for qualifying and we had two issues. One oil pressure issue, which is a bit of a real problem, but Lloyd done really well and shut the car down this time. No more headlamps filled with gravel. Brought it back in, had a look at the car. We put a capillary gauge on to make sure we were getting real oil pressure, and it sat okay at idle, just okay. We had about 50 psi as it was warming up, and when it got to running temp we were down about 44, 45 psi, it was jumping about. But we had oil pressure and we never lost it. We looked at the logs and we could see that under acceleration the oil pressure was starting to go down. We removed the sandwich plate for the oil cooler in the hope that the thermostatic valve inside had failed or was failing, and we also removed the sender that Andrew had fitted just in case it was a bad sender. So we fitted another one, removed sandwich plate, and we got okay pressure. We took it for a blast around Anglesey, around the car park, and it seemed to be holding okay. I wouldn't say it was good.
But there's only so much you can do in the car park at Anglesey, you know. Anglesey, you know, in between speed bumps, you can't really put it under full load.
No.
So then the clerk of the course,
He was really good.
he was really good. He helped us get out to start the second race. And within a lap, the first time I went to overtake someone, the low oil pressure warning light came back on.
Yeah, and that was it. Wrapped up. We came home. So now the next job is to remove the sump and subframe and check the crankshaft bearing and big end bearing clearances with plastic gauge. And I think after that we might find where our issue lies. So we're fingers crossing right now that it's a set of bearings that we need to do. I live in hope. Time will tell. We'll find out over the weekend probably.
So we've touched on it in the past how difficult it is to go racing with these cars because they're just very hard to make reliable. And the frustrating thing is for us is the problem that we saw at the racetrack we didn't see when it was on the dyno. If it would have flagged up this low oil pressure warning at the dyno, we would never have went to Anglesey. It would have gave us an opportunity to try and address that problem. But instead we've got the cost of going to Anglesey, the fuel, the entry fees, everything that goes involved, the time away from your work and what you should be doing.
On the back of it, yeah.
So, really disappointing. So our bad luck continues, unfortunately.
Yeah. It's my birthday on Sunday and I have asked for some good luck. So whether I get it or not, I don't know, but I've asked anyway.
For your birthday, can I have a drive sump system on the car?
Hey, there's one over there,
Actually,
that's two over there.
This is, believe it or not, a wet sump for a four-wheel drive Cosworth, which has been modified to adapt it into being a dry sump pickup, done by a chap called
I don't know who it was that done it.
Dan Lacey.
That's him. That's him.
So we made the connection through through Joe Oates that we compete with, who has a mega Focus four-wheel drive Cosworth, and he made us a contact, and so this is yet another upgrade that we can look to do. So this is a bit of an unknown. Has all of the problems that we've had in the last year and a half we've had cracked cylinder heads, we've had melted pistons, we've had what else have we had? We've had cracked blocks.
I had the main that cracked along on
We had the
Godfrey block.
yeah. So and we had the gearbox
gearbox
issue as well. Yeah.
Melissa's got this motions in the back.
Pumping like a,
I think she's threatening me there.
I don't know if she was like operating a one-armed bandit there. But could all of that been to do with oil? Could it have been to do with oil pressure? We don't know. So stay tuned, and hopefully we're going to have some better news in the future.
Hey, see ya.
Opa.
Yo, Lloyd.
So disappointing weekend,
Standard.
but you mentioned that you quite fancied a Volvo.
I did, so I've come down here to the dealership in Wales.
Oh my god, whatever next. Give it.
Get there! With your bad self!
Right. Now, can you just tell us what's the name of the town we're in?
Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll, Gogerwch yn Robwll, Llantysilio, Gogogoch.
Wales.
Wales.